Good morning to my fellow Barbadians. Today is the 20th day of May 2025. It's 0033 or 12:33 a.m. I want to talk about the perfect being the enemy of the good. When the perfect becomes the enemy of the good, fellow Barbadians, tremendous travesties, injustice, and social decay occurs. The mandate given by the people of Barbados to the Barbados Labour Party, led by Mia Mottley, was crystal clear. In the 7+ years that she has been Prime Minister of Barbados, the country has stayed a steady course. And the situation that faces Barbados faces so many countries, especially developing countries in this world. High crime, unemployment, um, certain aspects of chaos in schools, just regular things that plague the globe as a whole, no matter where you are. Can things be better, Barbadians? Yes, Mia Motley would be the first to admit, so would Santia Bradshaw and Dale Marshall. But also, we must be apprised of the fact that it is also our responsibilities as citizens of Barbados to do our best to shore up our families and our communities and the country as a whole. So we have to bear our fair amount of responsibility with reference to conditions in Barbados and the criminal element and the decay in Barbados that visits upon the elderly, children, and women more especially. We all know these things. This is nothing that's new to us. What's really tragic about what is occurring in Barbados is that what is left of the opposition um, in the House of Assembly has not been able to assemble itself to speak truth to the conditions that plague Barbadians across the spectrum. I I am angry, but I am also asking myself to look at Ralph Thorne not from a position of anger, but from a position of understanding as a Barbadian. Because I believe that the first aspect of my Barbadian identity and DNA is to be truthful to myself, to be truthful to the people around who I would live, and to ask questions, salient type of questions as to why and where and how. I don't find that Ralph Thorne is particularly interested in finding those things out. Why do I say that? Because for the time that he has sat in Parliament, his contribution to the people of Barbados should have been more pronounced. He should have had his fingers on the pulse of the goings on in Barbados, not just now as a leader of the Democratic Labour Party in the House of Assembly, but when he sat as a contributing member of the Barbados Labour Party, he should have been able to fix himself, have a magnetic north compass pointed at the issues that face regular Barbadians. He failed to do that. My fellow Barbadians, his failure is pronounced. The fact that he has abysmally assembled a political apparatus that does not represent the people of Barbados in any way, shape, or form should be paid attention to. And you, Barbadians, should return a resounding defeat to Felicia Dujon, who is incapable of holding a parliamentary seat in St. James North. Really, it is sad that the opposition Democratic Labour Party has not mustered together itself to have a plan conditioned on reasonable, fair, and qualified candidates to present to you, the people of Barbados, as an opposition. That in itself threatens democracy, Barbadians. It threatens democracy in a very, very fundamental way. Mr. Thorne is politically, intellectually not ready to be the leader of anything. He is not. He is a marginal political backbencher, and he always will be. His contributions are about acoustic energy, little more than that, where he runs his mouth, not in command of issues. Would you trust the leadership of Barbados to a person like Ralph Thorne when he cannot even lead the Democratic Labour Party? He has shown an abysmal inability to keep together, conjoined by goodness and respect for the people of Barbados, his own Democratic Labour Party. So he has placed himself in a position of being irrelevant by way of being a political butterfly. Here today, gone tomorrow. He has no consistency and no constancy of political effort. So, can you trust someone like Ralph Thorne to project out any form of leadership? I would contend that at the end of this by election, Ralph Thorne should do what is noble and demit his position as the leader of the Democratic Labour Party. He could stay a member of that party because I don't think that the Barbados Labour Party or any other political party of substance would want to have him in its midst. But he has shown that he is not prepared, not in command of the issues. And the Democratic Labour Party needs to really take an inward look at itself. The last meeting that I watched, it was pathetic, sad, cumbersome to sit and to listen to those who seem to be feckless, not in command of the issues, not at a constituent level, but not in command of the broader issues, economic, social, political, at all. Barbados, you cannot afford at this time in your lives to trust people who have dedicated themselves to all style and no substance, to come to you and your family with smoke and mirrors, sleight of hand, and a trickster's paradise. You cannot afford to do that. Mia Motley is the only course and the Barbados Labour Party that can hold Barbadians accountable as as you hold them accountable, and the ship of state to move steadily forward. We do not need political icebergs up ahead of us. We cannot trust the Democratic Labour Party to return Barbados to financial downgrades. Amidst all that is happening globally now, we cannot trust that. From that point of view, Chad Blackman is the only person capable in the St. James North constituency to hold the people together, to offer the cement of brotherly love and caring for that constituency, and to go forward with the youthful and the aspirational efforts to bring good to the people of St. James North. Do not waste the votes that you have on the prospect of change and insecurity, brothers and sisters. It is a wasted effort. I beg you, from this position of mind far away, to do right, to understand that up ahead of you and your children lies a future that can be bright, but filled with inclusivity. Filled with inclusivity. Work assiduously to bring to fruition the assistance needed for this government, the Barbados Labour Party government led by Mia Amor Motley, to go forward and to bring good things to Barbados. Stay the course. You watch and you see in time the situation with crime would resolve itself. I believe that. I believe that Barbadians, right thinking Barbadians, will muster together, promote a clarion call to end the criminal element in Barbados, significantly reducing crime in Barbados, and that with all of the other pieces of the political puzzle being placed together, that our hope will spring eternal and that Barbados will be better for it. I know it will. I feel it, Barbadians. I sit here on the west coast of this United States of America, plagued, brothers and sisters, by cancer of my kidney. I am sick, but not sick enough to not love you, not sick enough to not reach out to you and embrace you. You know, you may be outside my physical embrace, fellow Barbadians, but never outside my love. I love you, love you, love you. I wish the best for you and your families. I wish the best for the people of Barbados. Always, the government of Barbados, always, in all shapes and forms. Watch out. You are indeed punching above your weight, and only good things will come to you and yours. I may not be here to see them, but if the ants bring to my grave that my beloved, you, Barbados, is doing well, what a blessed thing. Again, I embrace faith, hope, and charity. And charity, of course, being the noblest of all instincts, because it extends beyond the grave through the boundless realms of eternity. I offer to you charity, faith, and hope. Much love. Love each other. Promote the government of Barbados with all of your interest and intent. Work hard. Work consistently to make better for you and your families and your community as a whole. Barbados as a nation in the Eastern Caribbean, a dot upon the landscape, but punching above its weight. I love you. God bless.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.